Good morning, students. Let's start with some of the important topics of Chapter 1, Geography, Resources and Development. So, student, this is very important topic, and this topic are generally asked in examinations, especially. So, first is sustainable development. So, what is sustainable development, students? Development should take place without damaging the environment, and development in the present should not compromise with the needs of the future generation. Easily you can understand that development without damaging environment and development in the present should not compromise with the needs of the future generation. This is called the sustainable development. As you know that we should use resource very judiciously, and due to for this sustainable development is very necessary. Development should take place without damaging the environment, and development in the present should not compromise with the needs of the future generation, right? Second topic is very important, right? Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992, right? Students, in June 1992, more than 100 heads of the states met in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for the first International Earth Summit, right? The summit was convened for the addressing urgent problem of environment protection and socio-economic development at global level. Definitely, the leaders of the earth, or of the different countries, the leader of the different countries, they were worried about the environment, damaging environment. So they met on in June 1992 at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where they discussed on the topic of environmental protection and socio-economic development at global level. This is in your book. You can see in your page number 3, Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. So you can also write, you can also see this topic in your book also. So students, the assembled leaders signed a declaration on global climate change and biological diversity, right? So generally they were discussed, they assembled there and they signed a declaration on global climate change. As you know that you can see that how climate is changing day by day, and they were worried about these things. So that's why they assembled there and they discuss on environmental protection, socio-economic development. So, right, the Rio Convention endorsed the Global Forest Principle and adopted Agenda 21 for achieving sustainable development in 21st century. So they also focused on sustainable development, and for achieving sustainable development they adopted Agenda 21. So what is Agenda 21? So students, here Agenda 21, you can see that it is an agenda to combat environmental damage, poverty, disease through global cooperation on common interest, mutual needs and shared responsibilities. Students, in the declaration signed by the world leaders in 1992 at United Nations Conference on Environment and Development (UNCED), which took place at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So, I already told you, during this meeting they signed on Agenda 21. So, what was the aim? It aims at achieving global sustainable development. The main aim of the Agenda 21 that achieving global sustainable development. It means development should take place without damaging the environment, and present development in the present should not compromise with the needs of the future generation, right? So I already tell you it was the agenda to combat through the global cooperation on common interest, mutual needs, and shared responsibilities. One major objective, what was the major objective of the Agenda 21 is that every local government should draw its own local Agenda 21. So this was some of the important topics of history of chapter 1 geography, resources and development. This is very important and it is in your book also. You can read and you can write in your notebook. Thank you.